Hi. So today I have a confession to make. I'm really not terribly disciplined. I struggle with keeping myself motivated to exercise and to do all the things that I know I'm supposed to do. Sometimes I really am quite lazy, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, I'm Karin from Karinyogalife, and welcome to another episode of Karin Talks Wellness. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a super simple 3-step process to help you with accountability. I know so many people struggle with this topic. They struggle with being motivated, they struggle with being disciplined, they struggle with making time for themselves, they struggle with being consistent with their exercise, whatever that exercise may be. So, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 steps or 3 tips to help you to be more accountable to your wellness goals or specifically to your exercise routine. So it's super simple, 3 steps. First one is set a specific goal. The second step is tell somebody about your goal. Tell somebody what it is. And the third step is get somebody to do it with you. So let's look a little bit deeper into these 3 steps. So I wanted to share a quote with you, which comes from a study that was done on this topic, and it says, one study found that people who tell another person about their goal had a 65% chance of achieving it and had a 95% chance of achieving that same goal if they committed to meeting up with another person to do it. So that's a 65% chance just if you tell somebody what your goal is, and then a 95% chance of achieving that goal if you do or if you commit to doing whatever that is, the activity that you want to do with another person. So, for example, the first step, set a specific goal. So it's generally much more effective to say, for example, I want to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds versus I just want to lose a little weight. So in my case, when I was trying to lose weight, I wanted to lose 15 pounds. So what I did was I set a very specific goal and I wrote it on a piece of paper and I stuck it on the back of my bathroom door. A big piece of paper on the back of my bathroom door, and every couple of days I would weigh myself, write down what my new weight was on this weight tracker, I called it, and really just track my progress every couple of days to see if I was going in the right direction. Some days I went up, some days I went down, but overall the trend was I went down. It took me about a year, but I did lose 15 pounds. The other thing that helped me using that same process was that my husband saw the tracker because it was on the back of our bathroom door. So he saw it. So this leads me to step number 2. Tell somebody about what your goal is. So in my case, I told my husband, he saw it, he could see my progress every day just the same as I did. I mean, he didn't really ever comment on it, but he was there with me. So you could tell a friend, you could tell a family member, you could tell social media, whatever it is, whoever it is. It really helps to communicate what your goal is to somebody who you feel will be supportive of you. So clearly you want that person to support you. It also helps if you ask that person maybe to check in with you once a week or once a month or whatever it is, just a friendly reminder, or just email you, message you, say, hey, how's it going? Just to know that there's somebody out there who cares about what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. That in itself has been proven to help you to be more accountable and to make you more likely to achieve your wellness goal. So the third thing is to get somebody to do it with you. Now this again takes you up to a 95 chance of or probability of achieving this goal. So it could be a workout buddy, it could be somebody you pay, like a personal trainer or a teacher of some sort. For example, in my case, I really dislike personal training, so I pay a personal trainer to work out with me once a week because I know, and I've tried this. I've said to myself, "Oh, I don't need to pay a personal trainer. I can do this on my own. I know what to do." But 99% of the time, I do not do it because I don't really like it. So I have to pay somebody who shows up for me every week at a certain time and holds me to whatever it is that I say I want to do, or makes me work out. So that is also really important. But you don't need to pay somebody. You could just get somebody, a friend, a family member, to work out with you or to do whatever activity it is that you want to do. It really does help to have somebody do it with you. Again, many times my husband and I say, we should really go walk today, and he says he doesn't feel like it, and I say, come on honey, we got to do it, or vice versa. Many times I don't feel like doing it, and my husband says, come on, let's go, let's walk, and I'm like, okay. And then we both make each other workout, exercise, especially effective, especially useful on days when we're feeling lazy. We don't feel like doing it. Doesn't always work, but it definitely helps. So that is my super simple 3-step process to helping you to be more accountable with whatever your wellness goal is. Number 1, set a specific goal. Number 2, tell somebody about it. And number 3, commit to doing whatever it is with another person. So I hope you found that helpful. One last thing is, it also helps to track your progress and reward yourself. So if you had a great week, give yourself a little reward. That definitely helps to keep you motivated, keep you inspired. Whatever that little reward is, celebrate your wins. I'm all about celebrating our wins. So I also wanted to tell you that in Bloom, my wellness and yoga membership, which I'll leave a link to below, I am going to be introducing an accountability element, which will be, of course, totally optional for the members. You don't have to do this, but we're going to be either meeting once a month to check in with each other to see how we're doing on our wellness goals, or I'm going to be sending emails maybe once a week to the members to say, hey, how are you doing? Tell me what your goal is this week, and I'll check in with you, next week to see how you're doing. Or it might be something super simple, just a progress tracker that I'm going to be sharing with the membership. So I haven't actually figured out exactly what I'm going to do. I generally wait for my members to tell me what would work for them, and then I'll be including this accountability element. So it really is just about helping us to stay motivated, helping us to stay disciplined, helping us to stay consistent with whatever our goals are. So that's it for today. Please check out my membership, Bloom. And if you have any questions, you can always email me or link up with me somehow. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week.